People who pay attention to famous news are interested in the rumors that Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeny are dating. Powell, who is 34, and Sydney, who is 25, just finished shooting their next romantic comedy, Anyone But You. While they were filming in Australia together, the two shared a number of pictures on social media that showed how close they were. Soon, rumors started to spread that the two had hooked up on set, despite the fact that Sweeny is engaged and Powell was thought to be dating model Gigi Paris. Even though Sweeny is engaged and Powell was thought to be dating Gigi Paris, the rumors started to spread. Powell and Sweeny went to CinemaCon on April 25th to promote their new movie. As they walked the red carpet together, they both looked very happy. Here's what we know about the rumored connection between Powell and Sydney. On April 25th, TMZ said that Paris had taken Sweeny off of her Instagram account. Paris, who was 30, and Powell were first seen together in January 2020. In response to the rumor, TMZ released another one that said Sweeny and Powell are not dating, and that Sweeny is still engaged to Jonathan Davino, who works in the hospitality industry and is 38 years old. A second source says that Sweeny and Powell's flirty behavior is tied to the rom-com. Pop Sugar tried to get Powell and Sweeny's representatives to speak, but they did not get back to us. On April 26th, there were reports that Powell and Paris were no longer together. Not long before the news came out, Paris had also stopped following the actor on Instagram, and she had also shared a video of herself walking down the street with the words, "Know your worth," and on to the next. Neither Paris nor Powell have said anything official about the split. A person who spoke to People on April 26th said that their breakup, which happened earlier in April, was not the first time they had split up. The person said they had been in trouble ever since Top Gun came out. Because Gigi was never happy with the long-distance shooting, they decided to end their relationship for good when she went to Australia. A second person told the newspaper in question that the breakup had nothing to do with Glenn and Sydney and wasn't about infidelity. Powell started getting noticed by fans after he was in the love comedy Set It Up in 2018 and Top Gun Maverick in 2022. In the meantime, Sweeny did well with Euphoria and the first season of White Lotus. Sweeny and Powell play college foes who run into each other again at a friend's destination wedding, and sparks fly. Their new movie, Anyone But You, is an updated version of Shakespeare's classic Much Ado About Nothing. Will Gluck, who directed Easy A and Friends with Benefits, is in charge of directing this movie. People said that at CinemaCon, Powell called Sydney's character a real nightmare, while Sweeny called his character an a-hole. Powell said about the movie, the character Sydney plays is a real nightmare. And where better than to put a nightmare and a jerk than on the other side of the world in the most romantic place you can think of, Powell added. Is the off-the-charts relationship just a way to sell the movie, or is it real? This wouldn't be the first time this would happen. During the promotion of the 2018 movie A Star Is Born, for example, many thought that Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga were dating. However, the two artists have never been personally linked. But there are definitely a lot of couples who met on set and are still together. At the moment, it seems like all Sweeny and Powell are doing is promoting their love comedy, which is definitely working. But fans are so sure that the two have crossed both professional and personal lines that some are now leaving negative comments on both of their Instagram pages. Since both actors are allegedly in relationships, fans think that the two have crossed the line between their work and their personal lives. Since 2022, Sweeny has been engaged to restaurant owner Jonathan Davino, while Powell is dating model and fashion entrepreneur Jaheen Marie Gigi Paris. Last week, when photos and videos from behind the scenes of the actor's shooting made their way onto social media, people got their first look at how well they work together. Since then, agents have put up more videos on YouTube as proof that the two stars are dating. In one of the films, what looks like Sweeny trust falling onto Powell's lap can be seen. Someone responded to this on Twitter by saying, "Yeah, that's not normal." On Monday, Page 6 wrote that Paris had stopped following Sweeny on Instagram, which made the story a big deal in the real world. This would be different from how they have talked on the app before. For example, Paris has praised Sweeny on his post in January about the project. Sony Pictures shared an interview between the co-stars to TikTok. By Tuesday, fans were already putting a lot of thought into it. A few people noticed that Sweeny wasn't wearing an engagement ring. They also noticed how the couple held each other and how they looked at each other. "I feel like I'm interrupting something," one person commented. "This is giving Cassie IRL," said someone else, referring to Sweeney's character on the HBO show Euphoria, who was having an affair. A third person pointed out that the movie ends with the two of them bumping into each other. Plus, there was a lot of talk about it on Twitter. One person thought that Paris's Instagram account was full of sad comments and songs about how she and her boyfriend broke up. On Paris's most recent Instagram post, which has gotten a lot of attention, people have left encouraging notes like, "You deserve better." On the other hand, the backlash is coming at Sweeny and Powell. On Sweeney's most recent Instagram post, one of her fans said, "You ruin everyone's relationships." Someone else spoke up and said she does not deserve those looks. Someone wrote, "Respect your partner," on Powell's most recent Instagram photo, which showed him standing with Koa. The R-rated romantic comedy Anyone But You is a remake of Shakespeare's classic Much Ado About Nothing. It wouldn't be the first time that something had happened off-screen between two co-stars sparked a lot of talk on social media. Fans were shocked in 2021 when actor Oscar Isaac provocatively sniffed co-star Jessica Chastain's sleeve on the red carpet for their HBO show Scenes from a Marriage. People who saw it raised their eyes. Powell himself has been the subject of a lot of dating stories because he seems to get along well with the women he works with on screen. Fans thought that he was dating actor Zoe Dutch in 2018 because they both appeared in the Netflix romance comedy Set It Up. One TikTok user said, "It's been said, but I'll say it again." Is it really a good rom-com if the chemistry between the leads doesn't make people think they're cheating? The same question was asked by another person who said, "It's been said, but I'll say it again." Sweeny was seen on a date with her fiancé, Jonathan Davino, on a Friday night. This put an end to rumors that she had split up with Davino to date her co-star, Glenn Powell, who has been the subject of romantic rumors. Since pictures of them working together on the set of the Netflix movie Anyone But You went viral, reports have been going around that the Euphoria actress is having an affair with Glenn Powell. The fact that Gigi Paris, who was dating Powell, stopped following Sweeny on Instagram soon after it was said that she and Powell had split up only added to the rumors that they were having an affair. Still, Sweeny and her Chicago-based restaurateur fiancé Davino were seen matching in black clothes and giving each other loving looks in the new photos taken by Daily Mail. Sweeney's engagement ring was noticeably missing from the photos, though. The actress then went to the Gainesville Hotel to take part in an Armani beauty event. Sweeney's job right now is as a brand advocate. Dylan Sprouse, Chase Stokes, and Anna Sophia Robb, who are all friends of Sweeny, came to the event to show their support for her. What do you think about these rumors? Do you think they're dating or not? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video.